Oh, kill him. Oh, kill him. Oh.
Alrighty, welcome to me and Jordan's kickoff NFL preview video. We're going to talk about, wait, what's the name of it? What did we decide on?
I think it was.
Oh, it was Ooh Pick'ems, Ooh Pick'ems. So we're going to give you what we think is our divisional champions in the NFL, our conference champions, then eventually the Super Bowl champions. So we're going to start off with the NFC East first. So we have the Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, and Redskins. Who do you think is going to win the division in
I
that?
think the Redskins are going to win.
And why do you think that?
Because I saw a little bit of one of their games in the preseason, and they were doing really good.
Well, RG3 hasn't looked that good in the preseason. Kirk Cousins looked pretty good, but not RG3. I'm going to go ahead and say the Eagles. I think the Eagles might have the best record in the NFC, but I think they're going to win that one. So going to the NFC North, our favorite. Yeah, Chi-Town. So I'm going to pick the Bears to win that division because Green Bay's defense is basura. The Vikings aren't ready yet, though I do think the Vikings could squeeze out an 8-8 record. And the Lions, they'll probably start off like 8-0 and end up 8-8. They're so trash. And then Packers, yeah, I already talked about the Packers. So who do you think's gonna win that division?
The Packers, because they have the Bears, one of the Bears' most good defensive players, Julius Peppers, and on offense, they have Jordy Nelson and Aaron Rodgers and Andrew Cobb and everyone else.
Well, they have one of the Bears' best defensive players in Julius Peppers, but the Bears' defense was horrible last year, so that's not really a good sign that they have the Bears' best player. But no, Julius Peppers is still okay. But
He's good.
he's okay. But Bears got Jared Allen. No, bruh. So we'll see about that one. NFC South, we got Atlanta, Carolina, Tampa Bay, or New Orleans. Who you got, homie?
Carolina.
Okay, why do you think Carolina?
Because Cam Newton is going to throw it to,
Himself. He's going to have to throw it to himself because Steve Smith left to Baltimore. And revelation.
He's not going to throw it that much. He's just going to run a lot now.
Well, yeah, he might be right. He might have to. I'm going to go ahead and take New Orleans. Richard thinks Tampa Bay is going to win like 10 games, but I don't think so. Even though Tampa Bay has the Bears' ex-coach, Lovie Smith, I'm going to take New Orleans. I think whoa, careful there, bruh. We got to get our seed game right. We're working with the $2 budget. That's how we got Audrey's pictures in the background. We're working on our studio budget game. So Drew Brees always gonna throw for a ton of yards, have a ton of touchdowns. So I'm gonna take New Orleans there. Lastly, NFC West. I'm gonna pick that one first. I tell you who's not gonna win it, and I'm not even hating this time around. I don't think San Francisco. I think they're one more injury or one more off the field incident away from imploding, so I can't take them this year in good faith. I think Seattle's probably going to have the best record again, even though I will say I'm hating on them. I don't want them to win. And Arizona, they kind of overachieved last year, but I'll take Seattle. Who you got in that division, bruh?
I don't like this team at all, but I think the 49ers are going to win.
Why don't you like the 49ers, homie?
I don't like them.
I said, why don't you like them?
They beat the Packers 2 years in a row in the playoffs.
Well, I see. So, who do you think will come out of the NFC as far as the NFC champion?
NFC champion? I think it will be the Redskins.
Redskins. Oh, and we didn't pick our wild card teams. I think for wild card, if Chicago doesn't win a division, it'll be them or Green Bay. One of them will get one of the wild cards. And I'm going to go ahead and take my other wild card. I will take. Yeah, Audrey. I'll take the Giants as a surprise wild card team. And then I'll go with the Eagles to come out the NFC. All right, so let's try
my
this.
wild card.
Oh, my bad. I thought you chose that already.
I
See, we're
think
Pop the Trunk Productions like Jalen Rose.
that the Seahawks are going to be the best wild card, and the other team is going to be Philadelphia.
And who's going to come out of the NFC?
At the NFC,
Who's going to be in the Super Bowl from the NFC?
Washington.
Okay, that's I don't know, bro. You were early on RG3, so I'll give you that. But yeah, they're gonna need a lot of luck for that, Jack. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. But going to the AFC East, I'll take. The obvious pick, New England. But I think a surprise one might be Miami. Don't sleep on them Dolphins. Joe Philbin's third year. Watch, he was a good offensive coach in Green Bay. Who do you got in the AFC East?
New England.
Okay. AFC North? Oh, you said this before filming, so who do you think is going to win the AFC North?
The Bengals.
Oh, you said the Browns. Oh, you said them for the wild card. The Bengals, I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I think the Bengals will probably be the second wild card, but I'll go Pittsburgh for winning the division. I'm not crazy, bro. Pittsburgh is good business. Don't sleep on Pittsburgh. AFC South, we're kind of zooming through because we got to wrap it up. AFC South, I will take Houston, H-Town. I'm from the H-Town. Get it from the ground. You know nothing about that. Who do you got AFC South?
The Colts.
I can see that happening, but they've been lucky the last few years because the rest of the division is bad. I think Jacksonville will be improved if they finally let the new quarterback. Blake Bortles, if they let him play. But I think he'll start playing the second half of the season, so he won't be he won't help us much early on. Lastly, the most exciting division, if you live in this city, the AFC West. I'ma still take Denver because they improved on defense. I think their offense is gonna step back a little bit. It's hard to keep at that level, even if it's Peyton Manning. But they added DeMarcus Ware and they added Aqib Talib, so I think they'll be better on defense. And they still got Von Miller. They have a really good defense. And then you have Peyton Manning and the rest of the squad. So even though Wes Welker popped Molly, I'm sweating. Woo! You know what I'm saying?
No.
Good. Who do you got in AFC West?
I think that the Chiefs are going to win because they were surprised last year. And then Alex Smith this year is going to do even better with his team and be better than the Broncos.
I think the Chiefs going to win like 4 games this year. I'm not even joking, homie. So, AFC I'll pick Denver, but commentary on San Diego since we live here. I think San Diego's going to be better. They'll have a shot at being the second wild card team, or first or second wild card team, but I think the downside of them, they kind of overachieved last year, so even if they do something like 8-8 or 9-7, it might be looked at as a bad year, but I think second year with the new coach and they have good weapons on offense and improved defense, but I think just battling with Denver and some of the other, they're kind of equal with other teams in the AFC. I think New England and Denver is above everybody else, and San Diego's probably the top of the second tier, but they'll be in like the 8-8, 9-7 range. So, and the AFC representative for me, I'ma take, man, you know who I'm gonna take? Pittsburgh. I'm doing all Pennsylvania Bowl. I'm doing Pittsburgh against Philly. Who you got in the AFC coming out?
New England.
New England. So you got New England against the Redskins in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And who's going to win the Super Bowl?
New England.
New England, okay. You're trying to save it from that horrible Redskins pick,
No.
bro. I'm going to go with, to win the Super Bowl, for the purposes of this video, the Ooh Pick'em video, I'm going to go ahead and say them Eagles, bruh. But I will say, NFC Championship, which we skipped over, I got the Bears and the Eagles. Yeah, I said it. What you going to do about it? Nothing. And so you got Washington again, too, in the NFC Championship.
Washington.
Probably with Green. Oh, they're going to play themselves? It's going to be a scrimmage? Who they playing in the NFC Championship, bruh? Okay, so you got them beat Green Bay. Okay, well, good picks. We'll see. We'll put it out there to the people and let's see what they think. And then
Packers are gonna beat the Seahawks in the first game.
That's definitely not gonna happen. Seahawks gonna win by like 15, 14 points tomorrow.
No.
But we're gonna post this on Facebook and YouTube and give us some feedback. And that's it. That's it for the Ooh Pick'em kickoff video. What do you got? You got anything you want to add? You got any plugs?
No.
No plugs. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. What do you want to say?
I don't know.
Yeah. And your Blake Griffin shirt is wet because the Bulls are gonna win the championship. It doesn't matter
No,
who
it's
comes
gonna
out the
be
West.
it's gonna be Cleveland winning against the Clippers.
Peace out, homies. Okay, so bonus segment. Audrey, it's your turn to pick who you think is going to win the Super Bowl, the football championship. Who's going to win, baby?
The Bears.
Yeah, give me 5. Yeah, buddy. Say go Bears.
Go Bears!